Bonjour, Kinamagi Nene Ireland Dijnikas, and welcome to this episode of Support Coach Television. Today's episode, Let Freedom Ring, Act 2, the full text. This video will be for all three reads. On the first read, you should focus on making predictions. On the second read, focus on identifying the dramatic structure of the play. And the third read, focus on evaluating the drama critically. Answers to the boxed questions will go on the worksheet or on the Google document attached on the appropriate day's read. Let Freedom Ring, Act 2, Scene 1. The setting is a little later the same night, just outside Concord, Massachusetts. Two British privates have stopped for the evening and are setting up camp. A third British private approaches on horseback. Whoa there! Who's there? Long live the king! Long live the king! I'm a loyal subject, same as you. You're among friends then. You may approach. Next page. You should be careful sneaking up on people in the dead of night. I prefer to make friends during the day. Yes, I see you are retiring for the evening, and I don't mean to disturb you, but I am afraid I am in need of assistance. What assistance do you require? Is all not well in Concord? All is well enough, I suppose, although I'm not certain it will be for long. Well, aren't you the mystery man? We're not in the mood for riddles. Tell us what you want or be gone. Pay no attention to him. He doesn't like to be startled. Go on. Yes, well, I was sent out a few days ago with several other men on a regular patrol of the area. My comrades and I got separated. I hope to find them after finishing my rounds. Have you seen them? Next page. Yes, I believe they passed us a while back. They were heading east to Boston. They shouldn't be too far up that way, or up the way. There now. Anything else? You can be on your way then. It will take too long to catch up with them. That's why I came this way when I saw your camp. I noticed some suspicious activity at the church back in Concord that I think requires further investigation. Would you kindly join me? Suspicious activity at the church, eh? Sounds like normal patriot business to me. We'd be happy to join you. We've been out on patrol ourselves and are also headed back to Boston in the morning. Excellent. We'd better get going. You do realize that Boston is in the other direction. Do shut your trap. Put out that fire and saddle up. Duty calls. So as we end this page, Private Sherman is saddling and mounting his horse and exiting after Private Russell. Private South moves slowly, making it clear that this is an inconvenience. The soldiers ride to Concord. Scene 2. The setting is back at the church. The meeting is finishing up as the men finalize their plans for moving the supplies out of Concord. The children are still perched in the rafters. Everyone knows our plan then. I've written down the names of all the men who can help and when they will take a shipment. We'll start moving the first load of supplies at sunrise. The last of them should be removed by the day after tomorrow. Now hold on a minute. I thought the compromise was tomorrow night. We agreed that all the supplies would be out in 36 hours. Billy, that was 4 hours ago, when today was still yesterday and tomorrow was further away. It was also before we knew how few men we could count on. I know it's not ideal, William, but the majority of the powder will be out by sundown tomorrow. Now we see that there's an eruption at the meeting, which means arguing and chatter. William begins to rant. John argues back. George attempts to calm everyone. Suddenly, a gunshot is heard. Dun, dun, dun. Chaos stops immediately. The children, still in the attic, crawl to the window to see what's going on. Quiet, everyone. We have to get out of here. Everyone exit through the back door. Quickly, move. Scene 3, the now quiet church. If any troublemakers were here, South, they probably left after your announcement of our arrival. I thought I saw something. Should have left you at the quiet. I'm going around back. You two see if you can get inside. So as the soldiers search for a way back into the church, Caroline looks for a way to get the rolled up paper. Samuel sits frozen for a moment. Then he has an idea. Climbs into the steeple and begins pulling the ropes that ring the church bells. The bells begin to ring, which startles the soldiers outside. Hello there. Hello, look at me. I'm ringing the church bells. I think we found the source of your suspicious activity, Private Russell. As the page end, Private South exits in a huff. Private Russell and Private Sherman stand in amazement. George is seen in the distance, surprised, but knowing his children have helped freedom ring. We have reached the end of the first read. You should now return to the Google Classroom for the next part of your lesson. Mama P.